Resilience isn't a magical shield that stops the storm. It is not the absence of pain or struggle. Resilience is the quiet voice that says, "Get up," when everything in you wants to stay down. It is the patience to gather the pieces and begin again, even when you can't see the whole picture yet. I want you to meet Maya. Listen closely to how she reacts to failure and what she finds at the end of her journey. Maya lived in the heart of a busy, gray city. But Maya had a vision. Next to her apartment building, there was an empty lot. It was ugly. It was filled with old trash, broken bottles, and dry dirt. But where others saw garbage, Maya saw a garden. She imagined a sanctuary, a green, peaceful place where her neighbors could sit, talk, and eat fresh food. She decided to turn this dream into reality. She saved her money, bought heavy tools, and prepared to work. Maya started on a Saturday morning. The work was physically exhausting. The ground was hard as stone. For 2 days, she dug and shoveled until her hands were covered in blisters. Finally, she planted 3 rows of tomato seeds. She felt proud, but nature can be unpredictable. That very night, the sky turned black. A massive summer storm hit the city. The rain didn't just fall, it poured like a waterfall. The next morning, Maya ran to the lot. Her heart sank. The water had flooded the flatland. The mud had washed away. The seeds were gone. There was nothing left but a muddy swimming pool. Maya took a deep breath. She said, "It was just bad luck. I will fix the drainage. I will try again." Maya waited for the mud to dry. She dug trenches to move the water away. She spent more money on new seeds, lettuce, spinach, and carrots. Weeks passed. This time, the weather was perfect. Small green shoots poked out of the ground. The garden was coming alive. Maya smiled every time she walked past it. But she didn't know that an enemy was hiding in the shadows. One morning, she arrived at the garden and gasped. The beautiful green leaves were full of holes. Some plants were completely gone. A plague of hungry snails and slugs had eaten her hard work while she slept. Maya felt a lump in her throat. She felt foolish. She thought, maybe I'm not a gardener. Maybe I don't know what I am doing. Maya was stubborn. She refused to quit yet. She was tired. Her bank account was almost empty. She was working alone, and her back hurt. As she was digging, a neighbor named Mr. Henderson walked by. He stopped and shook his head. "Give it up, girl," Mr. Henderson said. "This is a city, not a farm. The soil is poisoned. Nothing will grow here. You are wasting your time." His words hurt more than the rain. His words hurt more than the bugs. Maya dropped her shovel. She looked at the dirt on her hands. She thought, he is right. I am wasting my time. For the first time, Maya walked away. She left the shovel in the dirt. She went to her apartment and cried. She gave up. For 2 days, the garden sat silent. Then, an elderly woman named Elena saw Maya sitting on the steps. "You have a passion, Maya, but you're trying to do a village's work with one pair of hands. You have resilience, but you lack community."
We are not meant to do this alone. You need a community around you, people who care.
Elena stood up. "I know how to build raised beds to protect the soil. My grandson is strong. He can help you dig." Maya looked up. She realized she didn't have to do it alone. This time, it was different. Maya was the leader, but she had a team. They built wooden boxes to hold good soil. They built fences to stop the pests. Even Mr. Henderson came down to watch, and eventually, he picked up a watering can. 6 weeks later, the gray lot was gone. In its place was a sea of green, red, and yellow. There were sunflowers taller than Maya. There were red tomatoes and crisp lettuce. Maya didn't just grow food. She grew a community. She failed 3 times, so she could learn the most important lesson. True resilience often requires asking for help. Therefore, do not stop. Learn from the failure, ask for help, and try again. So the next time you feel the wind howl, remember the tree. Remember the roots you've been growing all this time. Your history of getting back up is your greatest strength. Your scars are not signs of weakness. They are proof that you have learned, you have adapted, and you have overcome. You are not what happens to you. You are how you choose to respond. You are resilient.